this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, the Noles will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Clemson's offense will have the ball first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quickly complete. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Clemson jumps to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. Wide out trying to get it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to power it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. The give to the tailback. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Ochuk. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ochuk. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. These DBs going to give a little cushion. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Fires to the big fella.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The run from the shotgun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Got it, looking for a first. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robinson. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Ochop. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Castellanos. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation